It's your boy Brother Lee, and I'm back with another Planet Coaster 2 video for you guys today. How are you guys feeling out there? It's been a little bit since I've been in the park, but I wanted to update you guys and just let you know that the park is not dead. I'm always working on it. It's just I haven't had enough time to get to you guys and feed you guys some videos. But now that we're here, if it's your first time here, I am recreating Six Flags Magic Mountain. And if you're not familiar with the park, it's one of Six Flags' largest parks in the chain. It has almost, I think, with the new roller coaster that's coming in 2026, they will reclaim the most roller coasters in a single park. And I forgot that count, but I believe this will bring them back to 21 roller coasters. I may be mistaken, but yeah, so let's get right into it. We're over here at their water park. This is Hurricane Harbor. It's such a beginning with this park. It's really hasn't taken too much shape because I've kind of just started this area and just put it on the back burner. I felt like if I kept building it, I was gonna run out of space. So at the moment, Hurricane Harbor is on a little bit of a pause. Maybe we'll get back to it in the summertime. Frontier has been so quiet on DLC for the last 2.5 months. We're approaching the end of this month, which will mark 3 official months. And supposedly, you know, historically, we've always gotten 3-month hiatus between major DLCs. So I wanted to make this video, guys, for you to just keep you entertained and just hopeful for the future. If we do get a DLC announcement in the next week or two, that will be just absolutely great. If we do, I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, Frontier, arrow suspended, please, we need that arrow suspended coaster. I've seen so many people in Reddit that want the arrow suspended coaster. I thought I was just being like biased here because I need it for this Magic Mountain recreation, and I just didn't think too many people really dig the arrow suspended coaster, because in Planet Coaster 1 I've seen a couple people use it in their parks, but it wasn't so often that you just find someone's custom park and they're using a arrow. But it's an awesome coaster, guys. Like the way that it hits turns and like you completely go sideways, it's an awesome experience. Like every time I ride Ninja, I forget how, like, not violent, but how just how aggressive it is. It's a family ride, but it really gives you some nice whips. Like I understand why it's still in the park, because it's not a sleeper ride at all. Like you go in thinking, oh, Ninja's just gonna be some family ride. You see 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds hopping on and they're having a good time, and you go up this really slow chain lift, and once it gets around that first turn, you realize that this, just like all the other rides at Magic Mountain, are intense, even if they were designed to be more on the mild side. So let's continue down. We're just making our way down the main street here. All of this, if you're already subscribed to the channel, none of this has really changed. I haven't gotten to the front of the park besides this area over here. If you haven't seen the last 2 videos, I built a little guest relation building. I don't even know if they really use this building anymore. Everything's done online, so they may repurpose this building for something else in the park. And then at some point I want to get to the gift shop emporium interior. So right now it's pretty barren on the outside, but it has a good shell of what it's going to be. And I really hope that in the next update, they fixed the barriers, because in the last update, the barriers that I had for all my buildings would keep the guests from doing exactly this. Here she goes. She's going to run right into the wall. And bam. Yeah. So hope they fix that. But yes, guys, look at this awesome shot here. This is all possible. The fog is possible from the Sky Studio mod. I'm kind of like torn if I should drop the link for the mod, because I've seen other creators, they haven't dropped the link, and I wonder if it's because Frontier will punish you. And I have no ties with Frontier whatsoever, but my channel is a little bit on the smaller, larger size, where I get enough viewage where, you know, there's a couple hundred people watching each video. I don't want my YouTube channel or my ability to play the game be ruined. I don't know. Mods are not supported by Frontier. They kind of lightly talked about it, but mods are not supported, unfortunately. They're not publicly supported by Frontier. Maybe in the future, when the game's DLC's life cycle is out the door and we're looking at year 4, maybe they might bring in the Theme Maker toolkit and start supporting mods again. But at the moment, Frontier wants a complete monopoly on what's going on in this game. But hear me now. I guarantee, you guys come back to this video on the next update. I think they're taking so long because they're looking at all these mods that are out here, like the single rail, RMC mod, the skybox mod, the scaling mod, and all these different things that are already possible in the game. Watch. They're gonna just put everything in game, because it's like, if it's possible with a single file to change what we're seeing here, to add atmosphere, it's already there. Like, they could have added it to the game, but they decided not to for whatever reason, you know, deadlines, optimization, different things like that. But I think this next update, guys, is going to be huge. Like, they're really going to step their game up with everything. I think they may focus heavy on management now, because that's one thing that I feel like Planet Coaster Games is definitely lagging on, or just lack of. I feel like there needs to be a end game with this. Like, I haven't played the career, so I can't say that there isn't an end game, but the basic function of a game is there's a plot where you have a challenge and you can lose and the game is over because you lost. You know, that's the sense. You know, in any game, if any fighting game, you get knocked down too many times, you lose, and then you try again. That brings replayability back to the game. At the moment, if you're not like I wouldn't say glorified sandbox creator or a content creator, this game is just more so just it's like someone put it in a good word or good verbiage. It's like it's more of Roller Coaster Tycoon for me has always just been a glorified sandbox map creator game. But in the past, even with Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, you had the scenario editor. The scenario editor gave us the ability to make parks for other people and have challenges, so that there's some type of win-lose action in this game. You know what I mean, guys? Am I ranting? Somebody let me know in the comment section if you made it this far. If you made it this far in the video, just hit a yeah in the comment section and like the video. But yeah, like, what do you guys think of that? Like, I want to add some objectives to this park. Like, I remember in Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, the Magic Mountain Park, it was so fun to play because they gave you the park without, okay, there's two versions. There's a version that comes with all the rides gone, and then there's a version that comes with all the rides and you're just doing the management side, and you basically have to continue running the thing. which is the same as what's going on now, but there's no deadlines, there's no trophies, there's no type of sense of reward here. We need a achievement system inside the game that we can make ourselves and have it look, I don't know, it needs, you guys you guys are actually around the same age as me. My analytics on the YouTube videos show that you guys are around 18 to 30, and I'm 31, guys, as if you didn't know. So I know you guys remember, I forgot where I was going, but oh yeah, I know what I was talking about. You guys remember Xbox achievements? I'm pretty sure like Xbox still has achievements, but they're not as glorified as they used to be. Achievements used to be such a flex. If you had all the achievements for the game, you were just that guy. You show that you really went in and beat the game in all of its essence. You found everything, every piece, and beat every boss, and So I think that's what Planet Games are missing. We need some sort of actual achievement system inside the game, and not just like a little cheesy pat on the back. You've got your park rating to 1,000, and then you get a little bronze trophy. No, please do not do that. Please allow some type of actual progression system within the park. Allow certain things to be locked, which I think they do have. There's a research tab, but these things need to be like reworked to where the player has to engage more to access things as far as like funds. I don't know. There's a lot of things that can be done on the actual game side of this game. And I hope that they touch in on that, because this map could be one of the best maps ever for the game if they can add some type of challenge system here. Should we ride Revolution? I think we're just going to go ahead and cut in front of you guys. I'm so sorry. Every once in a while I like to get on this ride, and I'm going to go ahead and hop on. So, yeah, I own the park, so yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and hop right here. Thank you. All right, so thanks, Carl's. What type of name is Carl's? But thank you, man. All right, so we're going up, and like I was saying, if we can possibly get more engagement in this game, like they're doing a good job with the first person, the fact that you can walk around and hop on a ride and kind of sort of engage with the ride. It's great. We just need a little bit more things that you can do with the controller, more things that just, ooh, you know what's a good reference, guys? Because I love just rambling on these type of things. But do you guys remember the game Thrillville Off the Rails? Or Thrillville Off the Rails 2, to be specific. I think there's a second one. But that game was such a wacky game. If they can add some of those characteristics to this game, like for one, the first person view and walking around, could we just make that a guest and you guys I don't even know if this is too crazy, but it can't be. Like, you guys have programmed a camera feature inside the game that allows you to walk around as a guest, but they've removed the guest actual body. But as you can see here, as we're riding the ride, oh sorry, that is not the view that I was trying to go for, but you guys know what I'm talking about. As we're riding the ride, we are the guests, like we have a body here. So technically they could just add the body back to the foot cam, and we will be in a body. And now what I'm getting at here is, now just stick with me. If they allow us to be in a body, what if there was a third person mode? Wouldn't that be like so much more interactive? Like, I know first person is awesome. This is great. I love this. But it feels like I'm a camera floating around instead of a guest. We can literally crouch in yeah, I can crouch and I can freaking jump. I forgot how to jump, but there's a way to jump. I forgot how to jump, but it doesn't make sense why you can jump in this game. Why, Frontier, can you jump as a guest? I know the guests jump, but I have no body. Why am I able to jump? These are like systems and features that I think that they wanted to implement and they didn't get to. But I think they wanted at some point you to be able to actually run around with the guest. If I am right on this, you guys got to drop a like on this video. Come back to this video. I almost, that would be just top tier update. If we can run around with the guest, like it is not Top Thrill, but Thrillville, that would bring so much player base back to this game, and people that were never interested in the game, they will think it's a whole new game. Because almost technically it would be. If you guys add a third person mode to this, that brings in such a role-playing feel to this game and actually allow yourself to have a character in the game. Like, let's just say, I know we're going so off topic, but you guys see what's going on. We're making our way through the park. Let's just say you're able to make your own avatar, which you already are. Why can't our avatar be here? Why am I not my own avatar right now? What was the point of having an avatar if we're not able to use him? So, yeah, a lot of questions that probably will never get answered, but I can wish. I just wish that we can run around as a person. But enough of that tangent. Let's get to the matter at hand, guys. We are over here at Tatsu. It is still barren inside the bottom of the station, which is absolutely huge. This station is a quarter of the size too big, but you guys know with Planet Coaster, things are always a little bit larger in this game, so I kind of can't get around the station size. But at some point, I will deck this out and fill up this room. I think I'm going to find a way to make it smaller. I think I'm going to bring the ceiling down and just make it look like more like the real setting, because this room looks huge and it's not supposed to feel that big. I think I got to put a wall here as well to cut that off. But let's go up here, guys. Let's go up here and check out the station. So Tatsu is one of the fastest and tallest flying coasters in the world. It is the second most intense ride at Magic Mountain. It's kind of just unnecessarily intense because the first half of the ride is just really enjoyable and very scenic, and the last part of the ride is just like trying to just choke you and have you barf everywhere. So yeah, let's keep that in mind. We got both trains going. I'm feeling like I want to ride Tatsu, guys, just to get to the other side, but we're not gonna ride Tatsu, just to keep the time on this video a little bit lower. If you do want to ride Tatsu or see a POV of Tatsu, I will leave a link for it in the corner of the video. You'll see it up there, or just watch the last video that I have. I have an amazing POV of this ride, and you guys can check it out there. So if you guys want to know some planning and some things that may be happening, I am not 100% sold on Tatsu's design. There's some small errors here with its horseshoe turn. The horseshoe turn is not in the right place. It is supposed to be angled more with its turn around that way. I don't know how this shit happened. Like, I marked it out exactly where it should go, but it ended up going in the wrong direction. Now, seeing that this ride is suspended over the ground, it doesn't change too much of what needs to happen on the surface level, but it does affect the ride's actual POV. This this section here is a little bit too quick. This transition between that turn and diving into the pretzel loop. So I'm not too sure if it's worth rebuilding this. Because if you guys didn't know, as you can see, there's an immediate train following the other one. The only reason why that's happening, or that's even able to go down, is because this is actually 2 rides morphed into one. And what I mean by that is I basically built one of the rides and I saved it as a blueprint. Then I copied it, deleted the station. And what I mean by delete the station, I literally removed the station pieces. Then I built a little S-bend curve here that it comes in, and built another station to the side of it. And then reconnected the catwalk right here to its original piece. I don't know if that makes sense, but I basically duplicated it, removed the station, and reconnected it back to the catwalk. So now it looks like one coaster and one continuous track, but technically it's 2. So that's how you're able to have dual loading stations. Wait, can I get out this way? No, I think I can't get out this way. We need to go... How the fuck? I think... Wait, how do you get out of here? I'm kind of lost. Lost in my own sauce. Yeah, I gotta go around. I don't know where I'm going, guys. I want to be on the top here, and I thought I can be over there. But I cannot, I guess. Alright. Well, we're just gonna go around. Fuck it. Yeah, so let's make our way down. Excuse me, get up out my way. I love this shot right here. Let's see if we can get Revolution going by. And you guys see the people mover down there? It's so unfortunate right now that is like the way that it is, because the people mover, look at its situation right here. It is underground, and I screwed up so bad, guys. The people mover should be on the surface up there, on that cliff up there. So I have to delete this, which took so long. It looks like just a straight piece of track, but to get this the pitch and the angle right to go up this mountain without looking like it's going up a extremely steep hill, it was a task. So now I have to delete it, and it has to go up an even steeper hill, but it's gonna look like it's barely moving like this, and I have to, it's gonna be so much work. As you can see, like, the terrain is meeting up what it was at one point to the railings, and I'm basically gonna have to raise the terrain about 20 to 30 feet. So this whole entire area to about the middle of this pole will be filled with terrain, and that's just gonna take about an hour or 2 to get that right. That's just insane. But let's make our way downtown, guys. So we got the lovely I don't even know what this area is. I always just call it the like campgrounds, livery, country area. It's still exactly how it was in my last videos. I haven't done too much to this area at all, but we will get to it. I will make more progress with this as I build the river rapids. They're supposed to be here, and the queuing section is all in this section. But I just didn't want to do anything with water yet, because water slows down the game a lot, causes a lot of CPU usage. So I just didn't get to that, and now this is the newest area of the park. I'm almost to the ground, guys. Like, back there we're gonna have Apocalypse, West Coast Racer, and all that good stuff. We just got to get over there. Let's make our way to Ninja, guys. It is almost done with the whole theme of the area. So this whole section right here, this mountain, this small little hill, it is still work in progress. I'm going to put a small wall on the top of this little hill just to make a I forgot what they call it, like a wall retainer, so like when it rains this doesn't fall over with mud, like a mudslide. And then over here I'm still gonna add a little bit more foliage. But yeah, this came out so nice. It's such a little weird area that I never look at these things when I'm at the park. But when you're rebuilding a recreation like this, you really appreciate just the small little terrain details that whoever did this or is managing this area, great job. So let's go over here. This is the infamous observatory tower. And if you didn't know, this tower was actually gonna go to the Playboy Mansion before it went to Magic Mountain. But for whatever reason, I don't know if the city council didn't approve it. Last minute, Six Flags decided to take it, and it's been there since I believe the 80s. But yeah, could you imagine this being in Beverly Hills instead of Six Flags? That'd just be a wild LA landmark, just random as hell. Probably still, it honestly, if it went to the Playboy Mansion, I wouldn't be surprised if it was torn down by now. Because since Hugh Hefner died, managing something like this in LA would be such a task, because in where it's located in Valencia, California, there's not that much air traffic as if this was in Beverly Hills area. There would have to be a lot more maintenance going into it to make sure that the tower's lights and everything is up to code. And at the moment, the tower is not up to code. It still has its lights on, so no random aircraft doesn't run into it. But I'm sure if it was in the city would be way more on the tower's code, since it's more prevalent in the civilian eyes. But yeah, I really hope that they reopen the tower, guys, because they said for 2026 that they were planning on remodeling it and getting it back up to code so we can go up there. Because I've never been up there and I want to go up there and get some nice shots. It hasn't been open since I believe 2009 when Tatsu opened, which is, or we're approaching it's over 10 years that this thing has been closed. Wow. So let's go ahead and make our way over here. So I've done some things to Ninja's area. The road is now no longer connecting because I wanted to change the elevation, but we can still go check out the Ninja sign. Really, really, really happy how this came out. I didn't expect it to come out this great. The signage with the letters took me about 2 or 3 times to get it like this, but the face, once you zoom out, it looks just almost one-to-one. I love it. And if you guys want this logo, because I do know that there's some other Ninja rides and Ninja recreations, or maybe you just want a Ninja ride and you want that logo and you don't want to make a recreation, there's that. I'm gonna put that on the workshop at some point. But yeah, this is the queue for Ninja. Took me too much time to get this done. Honestly, this building has taken more time than any building in the entire build so far. The carousel was the most challenging building so far in this build, but this one has taken it to another level where I almost considered cheaping out on it and just kind of like doing whatever here. And I had to lock in, guys. I just had to really do this building justice and like really give it some time, because it's kind of a really complicated build to make inside the game with limited resources and things that are not really designed to be the way they are, like the pitch roofs. Like, to make this I believe it's a hexagon roof, it just didn't make sense to me. I've never made a 6-sided building, and things got very weird really quickly when I started to copy and paste the sides around, and I'm still not 100% satisfied with the result. There's still some very sketch ends pieces that I will get to at some point, but yeah, custom designed roofs and buildings like this are very, very, very time consuming. Like, look at that little piece protruding right there. That little shit like that is so annoying. But also fun. Like, these is why I make the videos, so I can kind of walk through and get a finer look of what I've done. Because when I'm building this, guys, I'm just building, having a good time, drinking some coffee, just unwinding. So I really don't stress too much on the very small details. It's like, if I just have fun with the game, and the moment that it's not fun, I put it down and I stop playing. So the hiatus and the times that I'm away from this game, you guys don't unsubscribe from the channel. I'm never gonna stop building this park. This may take me another 1.5 years to finish, but I'm gonna finish this shit. We gonna get this park done. This is gonna be the most insane recreation ever done on Magic Mountain. And like, it's your boy Brother Lee, and I'm gonna get it done. There's another couple other builders that have stole my park map, and I mean, it is what it is. I put the map on the workshop for a reason, for you guys to check it out, build on it, do what you want. But I want to make sure that I finish the park first in my level of detail. This map is available on the workshop, so if you did want to go in and try to build it yourself, you have at it. That's what the workshop is for. And yeah, just if you're gonna download this map, just do me a huge favor, guys. Like, if you upload it to the workshop, just give me some type of credit, because this has taken me over a year to make this map. So I just would love to be mentioned, and don't take my credits off the park. I've hidden so many things in this park that you're not going to be able to get them all off, because there's a creator on the workshop. I'm not going to say his name because I don't want to go have a witch hunt for this guy, and you guys find his socials and say anything to him. But he decided to take my map and re-upload it to the workshop, took off a bunch of my signage on the tower. Like, on top of the tower right now, it says Brother Lee was here, just to let people know, like, you know, just like you're signing your art piece, like you're putting your tag on it. He took my tag off, like, so that he can feel like he made this park. And then people download it with the assumption that this guy made the park. And it's like a weird flex. It's like, you really feel satisfied that you downloaded somebody's park, re-upload it, change the color of certain rides, and then you're gonna claim it as yours. It's just, I don't know. I do not know. I don't know about that. That's a weird flex to me. But we're gonna get past it. All love to that guy. I think what do they say about people who copy work? It's flattering. It must be that good. This park must have inspired him so much that he felt like he had to claim it for himself, which I think that's great. That means I'm doing my job. Like, he really felt inspired by the park to get in here and do something for himself, which is great. That's exactly what I wanted to do. It's just like, I wasn't expecting someone to claim my park as theirs, which is just a little weird. But we're gonna get past that. if you guys upload my park, just leave the tags in there. I don't care what else you do to the park. Just make sure you leave the tags in there. So let's get over here to the hated, beloved Viper. I love this ride, guys. It loves to destroy everyone that's below 6 feet. If you're like on the average height size, your ears, your neck, your body, it will be destroyed. This is one of the most painful rides I've ever ridden. And this sign, shout out to the guy that made this sign. I did not make this sign. I did a little bit of color changing on it and deleted a little things on here to make it look the way it is now. But if you want this Viper sign, just look up Viper Recreation logo. It should be on the workshop. On my next video, I will make sure that I leave the creator's name for these things. I just wanted to make sure I got a video for you guys out there, because like, I'm alive, I'm here, I'm doing well. I don't think I've made a video this year, and I just want to let you guys know that I'm still here. Your boy is still alive, and we're gonna make this park pop. Damn, Viper got a long ass line today. This is surprising. I never see this happening. Interesting. So I've been doing a lot of tests with the park, guys, like to see what the guests like, and I'll open the park and see if it changes. And it does. The guests' AI and its behavior is not the same every single time. It's not just like a set path, like, oh, this ride has this rating, this ride has this rating, everyone goes there. They have like almost their own brains. Each time that the park opens, there's a different result on where the crowds are going. And it's good to see that. It's not like just a static, everyone's going to the best ride. It's just not that. And that's very realistic. Like, when you go to this park, everyone doesn't just immediately go to the best ride. There's some people that just want to start their day light, and I'm one of them. This is my go-to ride to get the day started. I'm gonna go ahead and get on this, because this Viper, it really it just sets the day off and gets me ready for the madness that is to come. So let's take a ride on Viper, guys. I'm gonna shut up for this part. I'm gonna take a small little break, let you guys ride this classic coaster. Let's speed it up and get us on the chain hill, though. Come on. Let's go. Speed you guys up. All right. Enjoy. I'll be back. Woo! All right. What you guys think? Oh, shit. Lost control. For some reason, we got pushed out of the map. The first person. But that's okay. We're going to float around anyway. I wanted to give you guys a bird's eye view of the park before we got up out of here. So let's just check out the sky. I can't talk for nothing. Let's just take out a good overview of Viper's area, because it's really nice, guys. Like, it's a very like Western desert theme. It's, I guess, like you're in the desert and you step on a cobra and it bites you, and that's what the theme is of the area. But no, for real, it's basically, I think they were going for like a village in Mexico of some sort, and the ride's just kind of like in the desert, and it's out there, and you're getting an extreme ride. But I love it. The area, it still needs a little bit of work. There is still some more details I want to put on Viper. This little section here, the brake section needs to be extended out a little bit more. It's a little bit short. After going to my last visit to Magic Mountain, I realized that this is not that short. And then also, I'm going to add the transfer track. We'll have that section over here with about 3 different tracks just to add that little level of unnecessary detail. I'm gonna make sure that is there. And then what else is here at part of Viper that I wanted to do? I think that's about it. Everything else was pretty legit. Oh man, I'm just loving this fog, guys. I love this. It looks, I've seen this fog before on Planet Coaster, or Planet Zoo. It has fog, and I was always just very envious of how that looked and how that would just go in Planet Coaster. Just seeing track in the distant fog, that just looks so omniscient. It's very No Limits. If you guys are not familiar with No Limits, I see that all the time, like really awesome custom coasters, and you'll see the chain lift, and it's just like hovering into the clouds, and it comes down. It's just chef's kiss. Oh man. So yeah, let's get over here to one of the most insane rides. I know you guys see that fire in the distance. X2, multi-dimension ride, absolutely nuts. Must go to one of the most insane rides in the world. You gotta get on it. I did not create this. This was made by a creator named Flash, and this is on the workshop at the moment. If you look up X2 and look up for the creator Flash. Now, I did add some small changes to his design. Like for one, the chain lift on his workshop, the stairs are still going to be red. If you want it to be more closer to this, or maybe Flash, if you see this, you can update your blueprint. Just change the track color to all red and black, just on the chain lift, so you have a more authentic look. Because the red steps is just, it's a very big eyesore if you're trying to go for 1-to-1 there. So I changed the color of that. And then I think I changed the roof too. The coloring of the roof was maybe a little different. I don't remember. I did some things here. And then also this right here, the tracks. I completely forgot what's going on, but actually, if you look at the transfer tracks now, they actually repainted all these. There's no more remnants of the pink track anymore. So I'm gonna actually update that now. It's such a small detail that's so unnecessary, but those who are Magic Mountain lovers, you will appreciate that as much as I do. And yeah, so some more things that I add to X. Of course, the landscaping. Of course, if you do download it, the ride kind of goes underneath the surface level, so you have to do a lot of carving out of the surface and flattening things to make it work. And I still want to do some sharpening up of the terrain, because these sharp dives into the ground or tunnels, it's not what's going on in the real experience. They would never leave the terrain so uneven like this. So I'm going to finish this at some point and make it more of a flat surface, and it looks just more believable. But for now, you can see what's going on here. I did add the fire and its platforms, which is a really cool device. I don't think there's anything like this on any other multi-dimension ride out there, or in any ride in general. I don't think that there is such a platform for just fire being shot in your face. Like, Magic Mountain has 2 rides that shoots fire in your face. That's just kind of like that just shows what this park is about. There's 2 rides that shoot active pyro, real flames at your face. So, yeah. I think I might put these on the workshop. Would you want these? They're so easy to make, but they're kind of cool. So, yeah, this is X2. It's actually insane. Scares the actual shit out of me every time I ride it. No matter how many times I ride it, it's a insane little experience. Watch the seats. Here we go. Oh my. There they go. They just said, oh, look, it's a fun thing. Yeah, so that's X2. We're not gonna get on X2 today, guys. We're gonna get past that and just go check out the remaining of the park. Just get a good, nice overview of what's going on and all of its greatness. I am just actually so happy with the progress of all of this. It's really starting to take shape. So I want you guys to get in your bag, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and the build is not over. I finally have a schedule that I can get in here and make some new stuff, and it's gonna be great. This is not going to be over. Don't leave the video yet. We're not done. We're going to check out some other things, because maybe it's your first time here and you guys do not know what is in this building. So besides working on the ninja area, this is kind of like my next thing that's I really want to get to this side of the park as soon as possible. But this is the Full Throttle restaurant / bar. Oh my god, this took so long and it's not even done. I promise you guys, this took me like at least 16 to 20 hours just on where it is right now. It's a very intense build, and it looks so simple. When you build this building with just the exterior in mind, very, very, very simple build. Cool. You got triangles, you got a square, you got a side little window. Not bad. But the moment that you want to, let's say, have interior, that's when things get a little interesting, because now you have to accommodate for not having things protrude into themselves. And you guys know what I mean. When you build a building and start making things, there's going to be walls that are coming inside. So the only way to not have this happen is to use smaller pieces. So you have to end up building the whole entire structure out of 2mm and 4mm, 2 meter and 4 meter pieces, like this one here that's not touching. Yeah, or even smaller. Some sections you have to use even smaller piece, so that you're only building when you're building a wall, you're only building that wall, and you're not protruding into another wall. So, yeah, that's how this whole thing came about. And it took, oh my goodness, it just took so much time to get this to work. And also the path. Oh, jeez. Like this right here, just these little stairs, unnecessarily took hours to get this to work. Like hours. I'm not kidding you. Like, to get this to function and not have guests fall through the freaking stairs or have them get stuck, hours. And like, are they not open? I want to see the guests in here, but it's not open right now. So you can see them come up here and they will eat, and everything is animated properly now. But that took hours. Absolute hours. But yeah, so this section of the park, or this this restaurant thing is gonna look so nice. It is so bare right now, and I didn't do the insane roof that's actually in this bar. Inside this, in the real life building, this has an exposed roof where you can see the roof support beams and everything. It has this very cabin-like interior. Now I could have done that, but it would have cost for maybe another 4 to 10,000 pieces just on this interior, and I just feel like that is something I may get to. I'm not saying I'm not going to, but I really want to see what my computer can handle, just with a basic interior and a few TVs. And before we go with that roof, because that roof thing is insane and it's awesome. It's a challenge. I kind of really want to do it. Which now that I'm even talking about it, I want to just rip this roof off and do it. But I'm not gonna do that because it took me hours to even get here. Still got to do the exterior of the building. There's like this pinstriping red thing that needs to go over the whole entire building, and that's gonna take a long time. There's a lot of land terraforming that needs to happen. Like basically this whole little slope needs to cover all the way to the bottom of this window, and then also flatten out down here so that you can actually walk and enter the building here. It's a lot of shit that needs to happen right here, and that's why I've left it alone. But then over here, just the immediate things that I feel like I'm gonna do today is fix the Full Throttle drinking stand. And there's nothing wrong with this, but you can't see inside, what creates more of a Planet Coaster 1 vibe, which I'm gonna just open this up, put some transparent glass here, and then put the food stall thing in there, so then it's gonna look like more authentic. And then I think that's about it for this area. I did add some more foliage up here on the hill just to cover up Revolution, because it was a little bit too exposed in the last update that I had for the park. And other than that, I think we've made a full circle around. We've made so much progress in the last year and a half with these videos. I really appreciate all of you guys who have subscribed to the channel and have left any comments. Like, it means so much to see you guys say anything in these videos, and I really appreciate it, for real. Like, this park wouldn't look the way it does now without you guys' support and just continuous energy to watch the videos. Like, I love playing the game, but putting these videos out and you guys giving me that response, that I love that, guys. I appreciate that. So if it's your first time here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna get up out of here. I can spend all day just running around and seeing all that is here, because I've built so much that I forgot everything that's in this park. So with that being said, peace and love. I'll see you guys in the next one.